What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Paulus Harris, aka the environmental terrorist. Wise one, call me what you will. All right. Um, by now, I'm pretty sure that everybody has saw an interview between Monique and Steve Harvey. I mean, because I saw it and I actually really commented on it. Uh, the thing about it is this, people. Steve Harvey, as much as I hate to say it, but this is the best way that I can describe it. He is the ultimate house nigga or the ultimate Illuminati puppet that I've seen in a long ass while. How the hell? I mean, the only reason why I say is this, right? Everybody will see certain things the same way, or they may see them differently. So the thing about it though is this. If you as a entertainment person, right? Now, if you had to go suck a dick to get to where you at, then okay, then hey, you did whatever the fuck you needed to do to get to that point. But then when somebody else comes along and you be like, hey, I want to get into the business, I'm like, okay, you gotta suck my dick and you gotta let me, pump you on the ass. So when the first time that you say no, right, then here come all the backlash. But the thing about it though is, Monique, for the most part, everybody knows she's always been outspoken, says what the fuck she feels, right? Now, when she did the whole little thing about boycotting Netflix, I'm like, okay, maybe you should have actually really left that alone, right? I mean, because the thing about it though is that, yeah, people can actually really hear what you're saying, right? But how many motherfuckers actually really gonna follow you, right? I mean, because what happens with a lot of people, right? A lot of motherfuckers will talk the talk, but when it's actually time to start walking, that's something that they ain't ready to do, And I think what happens with a lot of people, right, is that that's all what they are. They ain't doing nothing but just a whole bunch of talk. So the thing about it though is that when you get somebody like Monique that'll come in and say, hey, look, the industry is bullshit, right? And then a lot of us, or let's just say a lot of y'all, hey, what's good? So a lot of y'all out there is a lot of y'all out there will be like, okay, well, I'm not gonna boycott it. I'm not gonna boycott Netflix because my favorite shows is on there. So no, I'm not gonna boycott it. But the thing about it though is that, when somebody's actually really trying to tell you something, right? And for the most part, you know beyond the shadow of a doubt that, hey, look, what they're talking about here is straight fact, right? Then, and if you actually really prepared to suffer the consequences, then hey, by all means, fight for the cause. I mean, because Steve Harvey sitting up there talking about, well, you can fight a war a different way. Well, there's only one way to fight a war, people. Pop that motherfucker in the mouth, right? And keep popping that motherfucker in the mouth until they say, okay, I done had enough. What is it that you want? Am I a clone? Hell no, I'm not no damn clone. You know, take that shit somewhere else. So the thing about it though is this, right? Steve Harvey, for the most part, you put yourself out there like no other. The higher ups went and told you, hey, go try to calm my ass down. And that's what the fuck you tried to do. But if you, me personally, I looked at the video, I looked at the interview, and he actually did a fucked up ass job. I'm not no Freemason neither. I don't belong to none of that stuff. I mean, why is it because somebody will get on YouTube and actually really say something worthwhile, then all of a sudden I either gotta be a clone or a goddamn Freemason. Look at my eyes. All that shit in my goddamn eyes, right? Go look at the clone. They shit is clear, right? I ain't got no goddamn handlers. You don't telling me what to do. I don't have nobody holding my hand, take me to the bathroom, none of that shit. So no, I am not no clone. Yeah, don't say that the Patriots rigged the Super Bowl. Let's just say that ain't nobody give me talking points. Oh damn, this is like okay. Listen, the Patriots didn't rig the Super Bowl first and foremost. Second, that's Vegas. Vegas rigged the Super Bowl. Or let's just say anybody that got that real serious money. Yeah, I give you that too. I'm in agreement with everything that's going on here. If you're in the industry, regardless of what division of the industry that you in, right? All that shit is fixed for a certain way. All of it's fixed, right? Whether it's football. Oh wow. Yeah, all you have to do is go back and look at all of the stuff, because like that championship game that they did Jacksonville, that guy clearly could have caught that ball, but he had all of a sudden he had alligator hands, right? So you take it from there, So for whatever reason that they want Tom Brady to be the so-called greatest ever, right? Because I look at it I look at it one or two ways, right? And for the most part, I don't want to hear nothing talking about you doing the race card shit and all that kind of stuff. Because the thing about it though is this, people. If you actually really look at championships, right? Otto Graham, who played for the Cleveland Browns, right? He had 10 of them, right? It was still professional football. Yeah. So the thing about it though, he played professional football, but he had 10 championships. But don't nobody say nothing about Otto Graham, right? Yeah, I said the same thing. I mean, Brady, Michael Jordan is undefeated in championship play. Brady done lost 3 of them. So how is he gonna be the greatest, right? When you a champion, right? Then other than boxing, right? If you're gonna be a champion, right, then it's for you to actually really to stay undefeated every time that you get to the championship game. This motherfucker lost 3. So how the hell he gonna be the greatest? But my thing is, yeah, I heard about that too. Just like, and I know you saw the one where that last game talking about he had the flu or whatever. I actually really did some research, or it was a clip that came out that Jordan didn't have the flu, that he partied longer than what the fuck he should have. He was drunk, right? That's why he really wasn't doing all of the stuff what he did, right? But the thing about doing it like this, but the thing about it like this, if you got the flu, right? I mean, the flu, the flu, you know, depending on the individual, right? You know, well, you know, it does, you know, it affects everybody differently. So, hey, it is what it is, you know. But I'm just looking at like a lot of this stuff now. I can actually really go back and look at a lot of this stuff, and I can be like, you know what? I call bullshit on it. I mean, because back then, you know, I just like, okay, well, hey, well, damn, maybe this motherfucker is that damn good, right? And for the most part, I'm not actually really taking anything away from any athlete because you, for the most part, you actually really have to be in shape to actually really go through that day in and day out. So hey, it is what it is. But back on to the main topic that I was talking about here. Steve Harvey, doggone Illuminati puppet, sellout, whatever it is, right? Because he gonna sit up here and talk about, well, we can't do this like this. But the thing about it though, when you hear somebody say some shit like that, then you have to actually, you really got to ask yourself, okay, what is really going on here? Well, how come we can't do this? And then he went on to say, well, it ain't a black thing, it ain't a white thing, it's a money game. So he's telling you right there that he's about that bullshit paper, right? And he's trying to tell somebody, no, it's not. You know, because my name is not Apollo, it's Apollos. And that name is actually really in the Bible, you know, not to say that the Bible is a credible book or anything like that. But no, Apollo or Apollos is not Illuminati related. So again, you can toss that one out the window. So basically all what I'm saying, okay, so in either case, people, go, like I said, if you haven't watched the video, go back, you know, just type up Monique and Steve Harvey, so the one that I saw, it was a two-parter. So go back, watch the video. And then you'll see it like right there that's like I said, because I did a comment on it. I'm like, if that ain't the most yes a massa, yes a boss routine, then I don't know what the fuck is. Right? So hey, look, leave a comment below, subscribe. Yep. Oh, because I remember that one where the guy fumbled the ball. He recovered his own fumble, but the refs actually really gave the ball to the Redskins. So yeah, proof of it right there. So in either case, leave a comment below, which some of y'all already have. So leave a comment below, like, share, tell Big Dan, tell Big Bertha. Subscribe to my channel. Spread the word out, people. And until next time, I'm going to holler at y'all later.